used to come over to your house every day. Still remember the smell of your car when you drove me down to that lake. Felt so good staying up all night. That will forever be our place. And I know it's been a long time since we were together. There's a special place in my heart that's yours forever. If I could fly right back to where I belong, fly right back to my home sweet home. If I could, I'd take it all back and fly high up above the open sea into another destiny. I close my eyes and I'm back.
Hello, good morning, welcome back to my channel. I decided to get myself ready today, do my hair and makeup and put on a dress because today is actually my birthday, and I was like, okay, even if I don't have anywhere to go, I'm still gonna get myself ready. So I did go to Starbucks this morning and get my free coffee for my birthday, which was so nice. I haven't gone but like once during this whole quarantine, so I was so happy to go get my Starbucks. But other than that, I really don't have big plans. I think Bucky and I are going to grill some smash burgers tonight because you guys know that's my favorite. And then I'll probably just do a few things around the house. Bucky, of course, is working. So I'll probably just pick up and clean up a little bit. And I'm also gonna film like a little mini Q&A with you guys in this video. So I figured I would just kind of do a little birthday vlog today and hang out with you guys. I'm gonna go downstairs, maybe make some lunch, and who knows what else, but I'll just bring you guys along with me. So for my birthday lunch, I'm just having a few pieces of ham and cheese with some crackers. I actually love this, it's like one of my favorite things, but I also don't want to fill up because we're having smash burgers tonight, and Bunky is having one of his big old sandwiches. He has so enjoyed making these sandwiches every day. Yesterday you had a Reuben, the day before you had turkey sandwich. You've been making some crazy sandwiches. You made the club, that was so big. All the things. That does look good, B. If you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, I wanted to show you our dining room table. I finally decorated it and cleaned it up, and I love the way it turned out. I used these little gray napkins and these little lavender napkin rings, and I just think they're so cute. These are from Hobby Lobby and these are from Target. Not Target, yeah, they are from Target. I don't know where these plates are from. Let me see. Oh, they're from Kirkland's. But I love like the wood look to them. I think they're so pretty. And then I actually got a few questions about this table runner yesterday whenever I posted a picture, and it is from Hobby Lobby, and I got it in the fall, but I bet they have it still for spring whenever everything opens back up. And then this watering can I just got from the Target dollar section before everything kind of shut down, and I think it's so cute. And I put in this little bit of lavender, and then I had this little lavender wreath from Hobby Lobby, so it all kind of ties in together, and I just love it. I think it is so cute. One more thing I wanted to show you guys in our living room. So we used to have both of these end tables down here in our living room, but I feel like it was like very cluttered and it didn't leave like a very good walkway, so I ended up taking one of them upstairs. But I brought it back down because I was like, now that the couch is on this wall, it definitely has like more space. So I do love that I have both of them down here now. And then I just put this little tray here and kind of decorated it, and I moved the lamp over to this side, so whenever we're like going to bed at night, I can easily just like turn this one off and go upstairs instead of it being over there. And then in this corner I just put our little lantern, a picture, and then I used this like tree slab to kind of give this this is a faux fiddle leaf fig. Oh gosh, that is a tongue twister, that I got from Target, and I think it looks so cute. I gave it some height with that. But it is coming along, and then as soon as everything opens again, like I told you guys, I'm gonna get 6 picture frames that are all the same. I still can't decide if I'm gonna do black frames or wood. I'm thinking wood, and then put black and white pictures in them on the wall. I think it'll be so pretty. And you guys saw my little tray, but I think it looks so cute together. Okay, so I started this thing this week over on Instagram where I kind of have like this new schedule, and each day of the week I'm gonna be sharing like something different with you guys, and each week I'll keep it up. So like Mondays I share like beauty products that I love. It's called Makeup Monday, and today is Wednesday, and I'm sharing like things that I have purchased over the past week that I have either tried and love or that I cannot wait to try. So I know you guys, a lot of you don't have Instagram, and so I wanted to share them with you guys here too. There's just 3 products, and one of them I've tried, love it, and the other 2 I cannot wait to try, and I will of course link all 3 of them for you guys down below in the description box. But the first one is this Kristen S purple conditioner. So this is actually from Target. You can do Target pickup or you can order it online, and it's called the purple one. I actually thought that I had ordered the shampoo, but I guess I accidentally ordered the conditioner, which is fine. But if you are blonde and you feel like your hair is getting kind of dull or brassy, this is awesome. I used it last night, and when I blow dried my hair last night, I could tell the biggest difference. My hair was so much more vibrant and like bright, which is what I want since none of us can kind of go to a hair salon right now. I'm like, I gotta do something for this blonde. So if you have not tried this, it is really good, and I will tell you guys, I have been wanting a purple shampoo for forever, but they can be pretty expensive. So actually my sister told me about this brand inside of Target, and she loves it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. It was $12, which I thought was very reasonable. And it really, really works. So, and because it's a conditioner, it left my hair very soft. I feel like it was like very nourishing. It didn't strip it at all. And it says that there's no sulfates in there. It's brass renewing, shine renewing, moisturizing, and smoothing, and great for daily use. So I love this, cannot recommend it enough. Okay, so the next thing is something that I cannot wait to try. I may actually even do it tonight since it's my birthday. Might as well treat myself to a bubble bath. But last week I actually ran out of my bubble bath, and I've been using the Dr. Teal's lavender one for probably like the past year, and I've loved it. But I ran out and I was like, I need to order some more, and I saw this one on Amazon, and it's actually like adult bubble bath, I guess is what you would call it, but it's called Deep Steep Premium Beauty Rosemary and Mint Bubble Bath with oils of coconut, argan, and shea butter. Oh my gosh, how good does that sound? And it had awesome reviews. I think they use like very good products. There's no like sulfates or anything like that in it. Okay, so I know that I read on Amazon that they only use very good ingredients, and then right here on the back it says Deep Steep is committed to ingredient transparency. So I was like, since it has very good ingredients, I definitely want to try it. I think it was like $10, which is probably more than I would like pay normally for bubble bath, but if it's made with good ingredients and I know that I'm going to be soaking in it, I would rather know that it was like good for my body and skin and stuff. So I'm so excited to try this, and I got it in the rosemary mint scent. I think they had different ones, but this smells so good. Okay, and last thing that I picked up this week is this Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. You guys all told me about it. You told me I needed to get it, so I did. They have different scents of it, but this is the one I just happened to get because I thought it sounded like it would smell so good, and it does. Like tropical paradise. So anyways, I am so excited to try this because you guys told me whenever I did my Amazon video that the Tree Hut brand is incredible as far as their body lotions and their body scrubs. And so I ordered the body lotion already, like the day I recorded that, and I love it. It came in the mail. And so I ordered this one, and I can't wait to use it. So I'm like, tonight I need to do a bubble bath, use this, use my new bubble bath stuff. Like, I'm so excited. So I'm probably gonna do that later. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and answer a few questions, and then I'm gonna go do a little bit of cleaning, and then I'll answer a couple more, and who knows what else I'll get into today. Okay, so I'm gonna answer a couple of y'all's questions. I actually got a lot of people asking if we would ever get more pets, and yes, I think we would get one more puppy. We love our little Daisy May, so we probably get the same exact dog, but yes, I would actually love to have a little puppy. And how old am I? I turned 31 today. Okay, I actually got this question a lot. You guys wanted to know, is my tan natural or do I use a self-tanner? And if so, which self-tanner do I use? It is completely natural. I do not use a self-tanner. I have before, and I own the Josie Maynard one, which is really good. It's like made with argan oil, and so it's very hydrating for your skin. I have not used it in years. My tan is completely natural. I get tan very easily. If I'm outside for 5 minutes, like, I just get tan. I don't know what it is, and I don't burn that often unless I'm like really outside without sunscreen. So anyways, it's completely natural. I have just always been that way, and that is one thing that I love. So I hope that our like future babies have my skin tone and not Bunky's, because he burns very easily. A lot of you just sent me like happy birthday wishes, so thank you to everyone who sent me happy birthday wishes. It has been a great day so far. It's beautiful outside. I'm just taking it easy. you know, I wish that we could like spend the day with all of my friends and family, but I am just so thankful that we're all safe and healthy, and so that's the only thing that matters. So it's been a very good day. Well, I love this. Someone asked if I will extend my real houseplant collection, and yes, I have like become obsessed with plants. I have loved having them in my house. I've loved planting them outside. Like, my mom's actually a florist. I think I've told you guys this before, and she is like crazy plant lady. She loves flowers. Obviously, if she's a florist, she should. But I did not get a green thumb from her. So it's funny though, I've been like planting all these flowers, and I'll like send her pictures, and I'm like, are you so proud? So yes, I totally plan on adding to my collection. Okay, this question says, hopefully you don't receive negative comments, but if you do, how do you handle them? And honestly, I am so lucky in the fact that I very rarely receive them, but of course I do see them every once in a while, and honestly I just choose to ignore it. Either that person's having a really bad day, or they are just very insecure with themselves, I don't know, but I just choose to know who I am. I am confident in who I am. I know that I wake up every day with a mission to make others smile and to bring light and joy to other people's lives. And so as long as I know that I'm doing my very best, I just choose to believe that, and to know that like all I want to do is spread goodness and laughter and joy. And if someone else doesn't like me, well, that is just their loss, is kind of how I look at it. Rachel Hollis says, someone else's opinion of you is none of your business. And so as hard as that is to like swallow, I really try and like stick to that. There are negative comments, but not very many of them, and the positive so far outweigh the negative that like I just choose to ignore it. Okay, have y'all ever been to Disney? And if so, what is your favorite memory? Yes, we love Disney. I think I have been 7 or 8 times, and I am like Disney obsessed. I'm trying to think of my favorite time though. That's very hard because every time is so magical. We went last January, so not this January, but a year before. And we went with my parents and my brother. My sister was out of the country, but that was so much fun. We had a great time then. Bucky and I went for our 1-year anniversary. That might have been like my favorite time ever because it was the first time that Bucky and I went together, and just getting to like ride all the rides and like experience that and like let him, like, how do I say it? To see it through his eyes, because he hadn't been since he was like a little kid, but to see him like get excited too, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So yes, I totally love Disney. Okay, and then what's my favorite Netflix show? Bunky and I are binge watching Designated Survivor. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but it is so good. At least the first season. I am like 3 episodes away from finishing season 1, and it is amazing. And then I love Virgin River. That is one of my favorites. I binge watched Good Witch. You guys know I love that one. And One Calls the Heart. I cannot recommend those enough. They're just so like good and lighthearted shows that just make you feel good. What else? Oh, we loved Heart of Dixie. That is awesome show. And of course we watched Quantico a long time ago. That was so good. Scandal. I love all of like those kind of shows. Okay, I'm gonna go do a little bit of cleaning, and then I'll come back and answer a few more questions. Okay, so I'm gonna answer a few more questions. You guys asked some really good ones. There are tons and tons of questions. My friend Kathy asked about YouTube equipment, planning, editing, and all of that good stuff. I use the same camera that I've been using for the past couple of years. It's a Sony a6000 and it works really good, but I will say like the screen on the back does not flip up, so I cannot see myself when I'm recording. That's why so many times it's like so blown out or like very bright, and I don't know because I can't tell whenever I'm filming until I go back and edit it. So I do want to get another camera that has the screen that flips up so I can see myself. So my next investment will probably be a G7X. That's the camera that I want. And then I just use iMovie. That's what I've always used. It's super simple once you like learn it. And I will say the editing part of videos is what takes the longest amount of time. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, just know that in advance, editing takes a long time. And that's pretty much it. That's all that I use really. Sometimes I'll film on my phone if I don't have my camera with me and we're out in public, and that works great too. So that's kind of what I use. Okay, this is a really good one. It's kind of juicy, but one that I've actually been wanting to answer because I think there's a big misconception. But she says, personal question, but how is your YouTube/social media income compared to your last job? And I think a lot of people feel like I left my last job before I was like really making any money on YouTube, and that is just not the case. I loved my job, and I felt like I was going to be there for a really long time until YouTube just like started taking off, and I would have never left that job if I wasn't making the same or more from YouTube/social media. So I started making money like kind of fast, and then it just kept growing and growing, and by the time I left my job I was making a lot more on YouTube than I was working there. Otherwise, I would have never left. And I have read some questions where people think I'm like crazy that I left my old job, or like, I don't know. I've read some things that are actually kind of mean, to be honest about it. But no, I promise you, I wouldn't have left until I knew financially it was totally okay for me to be able to step away from that job. And I will say it's like the best decision I've ever made. And I knew because I was doing YouTube kind of part-time at that point, because I did have another full-time job. If I was making that much money doing it part-time, then it was only going to benefit me more to do YouTube full-time. And it has, and it has been wonderful, and I am so happy. I've never been happier in my whole life, and I just think it's the coolest job ever, and I still get so excited to wake up every morning and do it. So yes, I had completely replaced my income plus some before I left my old job. Next question, favorite thing about being married, or specifically being married to Senior Bunk. I love that Bucky and I are best friends. Like, I love that he is my absolute best friend. He makes me laugh every single day. We love spending time together. We love like going on trips and doing things, I don't know, just together. Like, that is my favorite thing, is just knowing every morning, like, I get to wake up to my very best friend in the entire world. And we're not perfect. We have bad days for sure. We have days that we don't want to be around each other 24/7, but those days are so few and far between, and we usually get over them very easily, just because the amount of love in our heart for each other is so insanely strong. And he's just an angel in a gym, and I just adore him so much, and I just feel so lucky to literally be married to such a gentle, sweet soul of a person. I just adore my Bucky. Okay, next question is, what do you and Bucky do to pass the time? And we spend a lot of time outside. Like, when Bucky gets off work, we love to go outside and just sit on our porch, hang out together, we'll water our flowers, we go for a walk. We actually have been going for like 3 walks a day, and I love it. I just love being outside. On rainy days, we just kind of chill and watch Netflix. But if it's pretty outside, we try to be out there as much as possible. And then of course, just like trying to get little projects done around the house, tidy everything, clean and organize. I have gotten rid of so many things. Like, I have massive Goodwill piles and bags that I need to take, but I think Goodwill is still closed at this point, but when they open, I'm going to have a trunk full of stuff. So we've just been trying to do stuff like that around our house, and like clean, tidy, hang out, be outside, watch some Netflix, all of that good stuff. Okay, how do you stay so happy and motivated? I don't know, I just love life. I love waking up every morning with a smile on my face and a grateful heart, and I truly mean that. Like, I just have so much joy inside of my body that it is like bursting at the seams. And that is not to say that every day is that way. Trust me, there are days I get discouraged, there are days I break down and cry. I am so human and normal, and just like y'all, I have terrible bad days, but I just find ways to pull myself out of it. Okay, sorry, my battery or like my camera just cut off. But I just find ways to kind of like pull myself out of it if I am in that like state of mind or I'm having a bad day. And I try and like think of all of the things that I'm so grateful for. And I think just like being confident in who you are and knowing you are a great person and you have so much to share with the world. And God made you in His image and He loves you so much. Like, I think just knowing that reassures me, and it just makes me just so excited and happy for every single day. Okay, this is hilarious. Another person asked, what is your favorite cheese? Y'all, I don't think I like realized maybe how much cheese I eat, because it has like become this thing where like, I guess everyone thinks I eat a lot of cheese. I guess I do. I don't know if I really have a favorite. I love mozzarella cheese. I love like blue cheese. If we're having charcuterie, that is my favorite. Anything that's like soft, I love it. So yes, I do love cheese, but clearly I need to cut back because it is hilarious how much you guys notice that I eat a lot of cheese. How old are you when you got married? I was 22. I think Bucky was 25. Okay, a few more. Bunky's real name is Brian, and then a lot of you guys asked where Bucky comes from. It is a bunny and a monkey, and it's our nicknames, and it just always has been, and that's probably what we'll call each other when we're 99 years old. Let's see what else. Oh, a few of you asked me about my heart palpitations and if they are doing better. Yes, and thank you so much for asking and checking. I feel 100% better, and honestly, that week, I've never shared this with you guys, but Bucky and I actually had a miscarriage last year on April 5th. And so that week leading up to it is when I kept having really terrible heart palpitations. So it didn't have anything to do really with like the quarantine and having to be home. I think just more to do with everything else, like going through my mind and stuff. So that's honestly, I think, where they were coming from. And then all of a sudden I woke up that next Monday and I was like totally fine. I've only had like one or two that were very small ever since then. So they have completely gone away and I feel so much better. So thank you for asking. But yes, they are 100% gone. Okay, I think I'm gonna let this one be the last one. How did Bucky propose to me? We got engaged on Christmas Eve in our church where we grew up, and that's where we met. And we actually, Bucky took me down to our little youth lounge, which is where we always hung out and like grew up together after the Christmas Eve service. And then he got down on one knee and he told me, I still remember what he said. He said, when I was 18, I promised you I was gonna marry you one day, and today I wanna make that promise come true. Because when Bucky was 18, I think I was 15, we were on a beach trip with our youth group, and I was devastated that Bucky was leaving to go to college, and I was like, I'm gonna miss him so much. Like, I was crying hysterically, and we were like outside on the porch of this little like beach hut thing we were staying at, and he gave me the biggest hug and he told me like, stop crying, it's okay, I promise you I'm going to marry you one day, like I love you so much. So anyways, he kept his promise, and here we are almost 10 years later. Or has it been 10 years? I think that's all of the questions I'm going to answer. I'll probably film a little bit more while we're cooking some dinner, even though you guys have seen us make smash burgers already very recently, but I cannot wait to have them again. Look at these beautiful flowers my friend just dropped off to me. She is so sweet. She just sat them on my doorstep so she didn't bother me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to give you a hug so bad. And then she had this wrapped up. It was so beautifully wrapped and so cute, and I love it. So that was so sweet and such a good surprise. Okay, just kidding. One more question, because I was like, oh, I probably should answer this, considering there were like 100 of them that asked the same exact thing. And that is everyone's number one question. Do Bucky and I want children? And yes, of course we want children. We cannot wait for that day. We pray and hope that God blesses us with a little baby. It will be, of course, in His timing. And I hope that once all of this like quarantine is lifted, I can go back to the doctor and we can try and start this process again and figure out what else we can do. So anyway, yes, that is the answer to your question. So I ended up making some baked beans to go along with our smash burgers, and we had the yummiest dinner ever. And I have to tell y'all, I think this was one of my favorite birthdays, quarantine or not. I felt so loved all day long. And to top it all off, my sweet Bucky got all of our friends and neighbors together, and they surprised me with the most amazing birthday parade. I was blown away.
Look at all the people, Bucky.
I still cannot get over this birthday parade. I have the most amazing friends, and I had such a great birthday. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I love you so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.